Alright, after a beautiful, after a beautiful, what am I saying? After a beautiful triple battle, we have another triple battle here. This one should not be as hard. We've got some levels. Our cap is now 45, so these are going to be 39 because it's challenge mode, which means we've got 4 levels in most of these Pokemon. I feel pretty good. I think we should only have to risk 1 crit in this fight, and hopefully it's just like a quick, we can pick up a lot of KOs and move on. I realized my cap was actually 45 and not 44 at the last minute, so we got some levels. We changed up some items and stuff, and I'm feeling pretty good. I think this should be much easier than Elisa. And I don't really think we even need to get that lucky. Like, we probably need to get a little lucky. Like I said, I think we're gonna have to dodge 1 crit, but that's about it. Victini's back. Goat. I think it's the first time we've seen Darmanitan, actually. Oh, I meant to do a box. I meant to, like, do a box showcase. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll do that as a separate video. I'll do it as the next video after this. Okay, so we're clicking Hammer Arm into Rock. We're clicking Incinerate. And we're clicking Rock Tomb into Sigilyph. You might notice we're clicking 2 not 100% accurate moves, but Victini has Victory Star, which is actually like an underrated ability because it raises Victini and all of its allies' accuracy by 10%, which means Hammer Arm and Rock Tomb are both 100% accurate now, which is so nice and is so beautiful. This turn should be pretty simple. We should be able to KO both Sigilyph and Krokorok before they attack, and then a Salgor shouldn't be able to do too much. Here's a Bug Buzz. Victini, okay, that's not great, but it could be worse. We just Oko Sigilyph. That was not expected, actually. But sure. Incinerate here is going to do good damage to a Salgor and burn its berry. Don't actually want to crit there, and then Hammer Arm comes out. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, wait. I took more damage than I wanted to there. And Bouffon comes out of the middle? Okay, this is not good. Not good at all. Bouffon should have come out on the left. Oh no, because he sent out the middle first. I thought he would send out the left Pokemon first. Okay. Well, I need to see... Both these Pokemon should see kill on Darmanitan. Yeah. Rock Climb sees kill. Dragon Rush also sees kill. Which is, I would say, nothing but bad for me. Druddigan, Rock Tomb, Rock Climb does 109. Which means Victini is probably out of range of that most of the time. Enough so that I feel like kind of safe with that, because even if it does see that one, like literally that max roll that kills Victini, it's still a 50-50 to click it because it sees kill with every roll into Darmanitan. Head charge into Victini's not dead. Crit would obviously kill me, but I believe he sees kill into Darmanitan. Min roll 117. Yeah, so always sees kill with head charge into Darmanitan. So this should be head charge and head charge and Rock Climb and or Dragon Rush. Pause. Head charge into Darmanitan and either Rock Climb or Dragon Rush also into Darmanitan. So I want a Pokemon that can live both those hits. I think this is probably going to be my answer. I have an Oranberry and I have Shell Armor in this thing, which means I can't be crit. I would also kind of like to do this thing, though, because I get either Fake Out or Detect Pressure, either of which can give me a lot of momentum. I'm also kind of interested. So first things first, Scrafty. Scrafty's now 43. Dragon Rush does a lot of damage. Just a crazy amount of damage. I don't think Scrafty can live both. Yeah, like Scrafty's good, but it's not living both. I actually don't... I don't know if Samu can either. Yeah. So I'm wondering if I can KO Buffaline here. Archeop says Rock Smash. So Buffaline's here. Rock Smash. Dude, that is so little. I'm a defeatist for some reason. Okay, Rock Smash is about 37. Victini, if Buffaline is -1. Because Rock Smash is guaranteed to lower defense in this game. Does 40 with Blaze Kick, which doesn't kill. Although I could burn or something. Let's also look at Eviolite Machoke here. Take 41. It's gonna take more though from this. Okay. What else could I do here? I think I have to switch this thing or it's gonna die. Machoke seems like one of my worst Pokemon right now. And it lives, obviously, if Rock Climb comes out. I think I have to go to it, and I have to risk it. Don't want to do that. Buffon is citrus, too. That's so bad. I think maybe for some reason, like Rock Tomb did more than we thought it was, so maybe I need Rock Smash to do more than we think it's gonna do. This is high crit ratio move and it can burn. So I think I have to go with that. If I get a crit or a burn, it doesn't matter what happens. Whatever, Machoke will live. I don't think I have another play though. Bug Buzz into Victini. Shouldn't be a problem. Give me a crit, please. Or burn. Thank the Lord, dude. Woo. What do you click? Rock Climb. Into Machoke. So it actually didn't matter. We would have lived either way. But still glad. Still very, very glad. Victini is definitely getting rock climbed here. Maybe Dragon Rushed, but I don't actually know. Potentially Bug Buzzed. That crit was nice though. Very possibly Dragon Rush. Very likely Dragon Rush. So it's 50-50 for Dragon Rush or Rock Climb. I think I just have to go Samu. I can guarantee not get crit. Yeah, how much does like Drain Punch from Machoke do to this thing? not much, but it does heal me. And then I think I should kill a Selgor this turn, right? I could also switch... Okay, let me think. These triple battles are gonna be the death of me, let me tell you. So... Drain Punch Road again, I think, is always the play. Switch Victini into Samurai, I think, is also always the play. Samurai should be able to live a combination of moves, especially with that. Crustle cannot hit Samurai for non-resisted damage. Yeah, it only has Rock and Bug moves, so it can only hit Samurai for resisted damage. The thing is I kind of think that Crustle is going to Rock Slide here. And I guess I want to calc that. Rock Slide doesn't kill. But Rock Slide is most damage. And to Archeops 2, Rock Slide is probably most damage. Yeah, now Archeops actually could live a crit. Which makes me kind of just want to kill a Selgor. Get rid of a Selgor. Because I don't even know if he's going to Rock Slide. So get rid of a Selgor with Archeops. The other option is that I could go to this thing, which would guaranteed eat whatever move, and then would be able to have Fake Out Pressure, probably on a Selgor. Is I think what we would want. But could also have it on Crustle if we needed to. But I think I kind of like the idea of keeping Archeops in, because I feel like it could bait moves in the future. Like, the Fake Out Pressure is nice. But I think this is the play. Show me Rock Climb, please. Draw it again. Bug Buzz. This should be into Samurai. That's resisted. We eat. Rock Tomb kills Selgor. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 3v2 now, or 6v2, whatever. Drain Punch. Good damage. Heals me to full. Rock Climb, beautiful. Samurai eats. And Rock Slide. Okay. Crit would have killed there. That'll be our official crit risk. And then I'm going to... Drain Punch and Sacred Sword Druddigan, because I think I need both to kill. I don't think Samurai... But Samurai's not going to be in danger of Crustle. Yeah, at all. Not even close. And again, I can't be crit. I have Shell Armor. Druddigan Sacred Sword is not enough, so I will double in. And then I kind of expect a Cell Rock here, so I'm just going to switch to this thing. No Cell Rock. It's fine. Not enough for the kill. But we clean it up with Drain Punch. Down goes that Sheer Force Life Orb Druddigan. Insane. This might be Shell Smash. It's Rock Slide again. We triple resist, and that should just about be game. Oran Berry's gonna proc. And just to be safe, I think this still does more than Heavy Slam or anything. Razor Shell. And Fake Out. Phone's drop not necessary. Okay. Much scarier than this should have been. Unbelievable. effectively the thing that went wrong. Well, two things went wrong. One is that I think Sheer Force only ignores Life Orb when Sheer Force only ignores Life Orb when like the side effect, you drop the side effect. So like Zen Headbutt has a chance to flinch, so you would ignore the chance to flinch, you'd also ignore Life Orb. But you don't ignore Hammer Arm's speed drop, so you don't ignore Life Orb. Like, you ignore both or you don't ignore either. So taking extra Life Orb damage meant that Darmanitan was dead to Boufflant. Because, like, my ideal... First I thought that Boufflant would come in on the left. I thought Boufflant would come in on the left because... like that's like the first Pokemon that would be sent in. So that was just an AI thing, or like a game mechanic thing I was wrong about. So I thought Boufflant would be in the left, Druddigon would be in the middle, and then I could triple into Druddigon to kill it before it could do anything, and then Boufflant would attack into Darmanitan. It would do 90%, but Darmanitan would live because it hadn't taken any damage. Because Darmanitan took Life Orb damage, it wouldn't have lived, so I had to pivot. Also because Druddigon was in the middle, I couldn't triple into it, which means I couldn't kill it, and it did a ton of damage. Because that was always my fear, was Druddigon. Druddigon, Dragon Rush, I have one Fairy type and no Steel types in my box, and my only Fairy type is a Jigglypuff. I could have EVLI Jigglypuffed, but it still would have taken like 200 billion% from like Head Charge Boufflant, for example. So I was like, I just wanted to get have a strategy that allowed me to triple into Druddigon, so that strategy still risked a crit. But in like a bit decided for a way. In hindsight, I think I probably should have switched Archeops into Scrafty there at the end of the turn. And ultimately, because he rock climbed instead of Dragon Rushed both times, we didn't really risk anything, but either turn if he had Dragon Rushed. Though I actually don't know if the AI is guaranteed to click Rock Climb over Dragon Rush, because Dragon Rush isn't 100% accuracy. And if that's the case, then we actually didn't risk anything other than the crit in this fight. And I'm a little bit interested in that AI. If it's these two moves that both see kill, but one of them isn't 100% accurate and the other is, if it goes for the accuracy, which I feel like would make sense, and I'll probably look into it. But if that's the case, then that explains why I clicked Rock Climb both times, and that was actually advantageous for us. So, much harder than it needed to be. But we do get out deathless. Thank the Lord. So much more stressful than that fight needed to be, and we don't even have that long until another triple battle, because Skyla is also triple battle, but hopefully that one's not as bad. I'm not going to delay this for too long. I'm probably going to go do a box video, like talking through my box and everything. Good. True. I'll go record that video. Scary though. Ooh, unbelievably scary. But we're through, and I think we just have one more battle before Clay. And I've already started looking at Clay and thinking about Clay, and I'm not feeling too bad about Clay. We've got some encounters, so I'll probably do an encounter update now, and then I might do one like in the Clay video. But I'm not going to delay this for too much longer. I'm trying to think if anything else like went wrong in that fight, but it was better than Elisa, right? It was better than Elisa. And I know a little bit more triple battle mechanics now, which means I think we'll be, like, I feel like I'm prepared for Skyla. Like, I know all the triple battle mechanics. I learned that Esper Wing was priority for some reason in this game, in researching this fight. Insane. And that could have actually been bad, depending on what happened, but Archeops was a good pickup. Glad we got Archeops. I think this is the first fight since Charon that Machoke has come to, by the way. So give it up for Machoke. I love Scrafty. Scrafty is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon in my box. So is Victini, so is Darmanitan. This team is great. But we're done. We're done. I will see you guys. The next fight, I believe, is Rude. I couldn't tell you, bro. I couldn't tell you. This fight might be tough, but we'll probably also have 3 levels on him. And it's just a single battle, just 5 Pokemon, so not super worried. We'll figure it out. And I'll catch you guys for a box showcase, and then for Rude.